Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's put our do not disturb on. Hello, Lynn. Hey, Saul. We've been hanging out today. So much so that I am very much so sleepy. I was gonna take me a little nap, but then I was like, if I take a nap, I might miss it. I might miss it. Now, I'm gonna give a little disclaimer right now. We got bad weather this way. So if for whatever reason things go out, the internet disconnect, just know that the internet is off. The lights will be off or whatever. We're not gonna speak that into existence. We're just gonna say we're gonna at least get through an hour of this. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's see. Now I'm looking things. See, it look like it's acting crazy. So hopefully, listen, I wanted a nap. I really did. So I got my coffee. Man, Lynn, is this weather not crazy? So my daughter left this morning and she had to go back to Florida, Jacksonville. So that made me, anxious. So I couldn't go back to sleep for that. And in the beginning of this morning, we had tornado warnings up until about 1. Now they're talking about we're gonna be freezing, so we might get a little snow flurries. So I'm just like, what in the world is going on? Like, what? So yeah. And I have my 8-year-old granddaughter here. So if y'all hear some things or hear me pausing and breathing, it's because she's just not paying attention to protocol because she's just excited. So as we go through the week, she's gonna be okay. She said she had to go do something. She wasn't sure what she was going to do. I never give her anything to do because she never really does. She doesn't stick to doesn't stick to things. So we're going to let her kind of come and go. She ain't in here right now. She said she needed to do something. So I don't know where she at. I just told her I'm getting ready to hit the live button. You know what that means. She's like, shh. I said, okay, thank you. Hi, Storm. I'm drinking my coffee because it's a little cool in the studio, but I'm not complaining either. I only got the heater on because she in. I put the heater on because she in here. Other than that, I'm perfect. This was my weekend. My daughter was actually in the studio with me. I was showing her the magic, and she kind of wasn't getting the magic until I was like, "Look, now you got to get this. Embossing is beautiful." So as I was doing the cards and putting them together, she's like, "Oh, I see it." So I took some regular old paper. We get some stuff. This was a Tim Holtz thing, and I just pulled the stamped on it and then embossed it. And then this one says you are more capable than you think. So I can't remember who I saw on somebody I was watching with cards. Y'all know I do card making. I try to do card making. Hey, Julie Parker. Did I get everybody? Let me scroll back and make sure I got everybody. That was me. Create with Joy. Yeah, and if y'all not subscribed to Create Joy Studio, do that so I can go and get that channel so I can do some we can do some multitasking here. But I stamped and did a little embossing. You know how we get paper. We ain't gonna waste a good piece of paper, right? We won't. And so this one I just did a whole bunch of stamping. So when I get ready to put sentiments on things, like never give up on yourself, like this card is ready to go. This one got what I do? Oh, I embossed, not embossed it, but I put it in a embossing folder. That's it, an embossing folder. And so put a little sentiment, nothing fancy, but for me, this is real fancy, real fancy. Hello, Eddie. Hello, hello, hello. So this is fancy for me. And then of course we had to got to do my flowers, and I felt like I hadn't made a card with my flowers. And then never give up, because that is where we are at this journey in our lives right now, where I'm talking to you is I want you to rewrite the story and never give up. Because why? If you're here right now, if you're in the chat and you're here right now, you're still breathing, you're still creating, you're still trying, and you're still here, right? So give yourself, never give up. And then I took this one. All these here was done with some type of embossing folder. And then I had these little thingies, and I put them in the center for the flowers. It's not I'm not finished with that one, but this one is done. This one is done. And this one is done. So I stamped on here and cut the flower, cut it out, and put a little sentiment on there. I got a little fancy. Oh, I was happy. I was like, I told my daughter, I was like, you don't see the magic? And she's just like, I don't see it. It's like, hold on, girl. Had to get it so she could see it because ain't nothing better than embossing. So that's that. And then Bitty Penny inspired me this morning with all the stuff she was doing. So I start kind of doing a little bit of what she did, but in a different format. She made cards. I kind of did put this little book to some paper. Some y'all know because I'm trying to get rid of all of this scrapbooking paper that I got. And so I cut it in half and folded it. And I stamped on all the pages. And I'm going to, instead of making them into fold like cards, they're going to be pages in this little book that I'm going to do. So that's the one, that's my, what do you call it? What does she call it? My first one that I did. Put the lace down, put my little girl down. So I got to find some more of this kind of stuff and kind of, go along in there. This is a little card to put in there. God bless you. And I think P and Mariah, this came in some mail that they had sent me. And so, I thought that goes, God bless you, and put the flag, put that there. There's no color. Hi Topeka, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Them cards that Bitty Penny did this morning. Look, I was in the bed laying. I said, oh wait, Bitty Penny on. And I was in the chat from the beginning, but I didn't know if I was gonna fall back asleep. So usually I don't say anything because then I don't want nobody to all of a sudden be missing me. But this morning, that yumminess got me, of course, with my daughter laughing. I just like, oh, well, I can't go back to sleep. So I got up and got me some coffee and got right on back up there and got to watch. But before her live was over, I was in the studio. Them puppies probably was trying to figure out why we ate so early this morning because I was up. Okay, but that was that. And so that's how I'm going to, see, we stamped on all the pages. And that took care of that. And then I don't have a long enough stapler to staple this, so I'm going to stitch it. I already got my needle and my color already ready, and I'm just going to put a couple of stitches there. And I did another one already, but not kind of like the way Bitty Penny was. I like the way this one is based on what she did for cards. But then, hey Carla! But this one, I sat down while I was talking to my daughter here, Saturday. And then I did it. I just put it all together and decorated it and everything. So, and this was, just some little fancy stuff. But it came out to be a little chunky. Like, look, hi, Jeanette. Let me see. Got some more people. I have noticed prolonged fussy cutting hurts my back. Not my hands or wrists, my back. Does anyone else have that issue? I don't fussy cut. I got cutting machines. But I'm probably quite sure it's probably got something to do with your sitting. Maybe how you're sitting. I don't know. I don't know. You got look, y'all help Julie Parker. I don't fussy cut, so I really can't give it. Carla says, just in from dermatologist, my face is extra crispy. You need to shellac some Crisco on it. Rub a whole bunch of Crisco on it. That's what the old folks say around here. Slap some Crisco on it. Look like a piece of fried chicken and pork chop. That's what they say. Okay, so this I'm gonna flip through this a little bit. So see how I cut my flowers out? We just left a whole bunch, but see it. I just put a little stitch in there just to hold it together. But I was thinking about getting me one of those long arm staplers, but I don't do this enough to possibly warrant ordering one of those. I'm gonna look on my little shops. If I find one inexpensive, then I'll probably get one. But other than that, I don't really do it that much. I like stitching it. I can throw a couple stitches in there and call it a day. So cut my flowers out. Hey Monique, you off? Was y'all off today? What's the weather like there? So see, put some stuff in here. There's no rhyme or reason to this right here. I just have a whole bunch of scraps that I need to get rid of. Not scraps, but a whole bunch of ephemera and a whole bunch of stuff. And so I just made little clusters. Like I think somebody sent this, so we can put that in there and then put that in there. And then Amy and Tara has been doing stuff, and so they kind of inspired me to, you know, you know, didn't do any gel printing this weekend. Just kind of held off on that. But there's that. And then so you got some short pages in there, and then just put some other stuff on there like that. This got a little pocket. Pull out of there, creating space. All the little stuff, little flippies. There we go. Some of them got a little fancy, but didn't. Got some little messages. I love you truly, madly, deeply, forever and ever. Pulled out some just little stuff. Put it on there. Gave you a little writing space. None, no. See, this is another thing. Somebody else said something at Bitty Penny's live today. Was talking about junk journal. I had to agree with them. I don't make junk journals because I don't have junk. Like, I don't. I really don't. Like, all this stuff is just, it's not. But it's a journal. It's a, whoever was in that live and remember what was said in Bitty Penny's live this morning, put it in there. What, because they said they don't like junk journals, and I don't. And I was like, yeah, that's me. I don't make junk journals. I just take a whole bunch of stuff and put it together. But these are some things that came off the Cricut that was, let's just put those in there. Some more of my flowers stamped and, embossed. You get to see it. It's embossed there. Just, again, I'm just going to start flipping. This was an old card catalog. I know everybody on here know what card catalogs is, but some of these kids today don't know about card catalogs, but did that. Got the bee there. She's on a little flippy right here. See? Little flip, flip, flip. Some notes you can still write around there. Hi, Adrian. I thought she had a pocket back there, but she didn't. And then some more stuff. This is more decorative. This one is a little pocket because Easter's coming up, so put that in there. Slid that in and out of there. So every now and then when I get in a little mode to want to create some art journals and, with some little thingies, I do a little bit. And then we got Happy Day and flipped open. Put a little note back there or some little papers. So if somebody got this, so let's say if I sent this to somebody, they could possibly do something with it like that. I don't think it has enough writing space in there for most of the people that I know that like journals, and it's a little clunky, chunky, so it wouldn't lay flat. So you'd have to write your note. So, but I don't know. We do stuff, so it's more for the person who wants to continue decorating it, not so much as writing. Let's see. I don't see nobody said my dear late chiropractor said everything a woman does, she hunches over. It stresses her T4 vertebrae. My chiropractor says that too. But I think about the ladies, back in the day, they wore those corsets where they couldn't do that, and they did needlepoint all the time. So their backs was pretty strong. I think I'm just saying. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Today we're going to talk about negativity, and I want y'all to chime in the chat. I'm going to give it a little bit of, we're going to kind of do it in reverse. We're going to flip it and do it in reverse today. Hopefully. We're going to watercolor. I'm going to do a little bit of watercoloring so I can watercolor my emotions out, I guess. I don't know. I'm not, no, my corset wearing days are long. Oh, I still have a couple. I haven't worn a corset in 17 years. I can say that though. Wait, no, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Let me take that back. I mean, these days, women. Oh, and then I did the tag. See, I cut that one out and put that on there. Eddie, you'll slap it on just to prove a point, cause we ain't never done, and we ain't never scared. Ain't. Hey, Jackie. Okay, so that one's that, and I'll put that over. I just want to show you how I did what I'm gonna do with the other one. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about negativity. How many of y'all do you feel like you were negative? You have some negative tendencies. You got negative people in your life. Let's talk about other people. Y'all know I'm gonna talk about me, but I want y'all to talk about other people if you don't wanna, because we're gonna entertain some thoughts today. You don't have to accept them, but we are gonna entertain a whole bunch of thoughts today. Mom in her late teens, early 20s worked in a factory that made medical corsets. Medical corsets? Oh, I didn't know there was such a thing. That's a good one. We are going to use Rosa Gallery today. I'm going to slap a bunch of paint down. Carla, is that hand up for you or is that hand up for somebody else? We got to own it. So if it's you, type is you. Like me, I'm going to talk about me. I got some very negative tendencies sometimes. And I have to I've learned quickly how to pivot though. Because, when you have some conversations that are not very motivational, with people, and then you can only, most of the time, people want to talk about other people. They don't want to talk about themselves and their habits. And, everything that I do, I pretty much tell people, I don't want to talk about other people because they're not here, right? I want to talk about you. And then I've learned that sometimes when you talk about other people, check this out, right? Walk with me, y'all. Don't get weary. Sometimes when you talk about other people, you listen to what they say about other people. Sometimes you get some stuff about them. Because you got to be able to identify. You got to be able to identify some things in other people in order to know what they look like in you. And most of the times we don't like things about other people. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we don't like things that you see, or the things you talk about most tend to be things that you don't like about yourself or you and your friends would talk about, right? You'll find yourself talking about it. I am a negative. I am negative towards myself. Yeah, I got to the place I'm not negative towards myself anymore. Hence Create Joy Studio. That can be called gossip. Well, no, that's not called gossip. Not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about gossip. If Julie, if we get together and talk about Carla's art or talk about the Carla's shoes or Carla's dress, that's not gossip. That's just us making an observation about Carla, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, but it's not gossip. Not what I'm referencing right now. It's not gossip. It's talking about that's the cost. And sometimes the negativity that we bring out of our mouths, we don't consider the cost. And there is a cost. There is a cost, right? Because when you look at it, conversations, like I said, they're not going to be motivational, right? When you're talking about somebody's dress or somebody's shoes or somebody's bathing suit, or you be like, oh, she got the nerve to bring that out, or this is my good one right here. I'd be like, oh, she got more. This is what I usually say. I'd be like, I applaud her self-esteem, right? And that's my way of saying she got more than I got because I wouldn't have wore that out. That's my way of saying that. And that for me, that's me being negative because I'm still giving her a sideways compliment, but I wouldn't tell it to her. Or we're just using her as an example. Most of the time I'd be on the beach and, that's when you see people in bathing suits and things and be like, oh my, okay. But it doesn't always negativity doesn't always arrive politely. It doesn't ask for permission to show up, right? Sometimes it shows up through when you lose somebody and your tone is always negative. You don't have anything nice to say because you're already in a sad space. Sometimes negativity shows up through disappointment. Sometimes it shows up through the broken trust between friendships. Let's see, Monique say great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. Now, Monique, now put that in perspective for what we be discussing. So because we fit in all them categories right there. Now, is that what you're saying, Monique? Swole Agency is Monique, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember. And usually, if we having these conversations, she and I are definitely having these conversations. And if any of my other friends will pop in, we can say we've had some of these conversations that I'm talking about. Um, but I don't want it to be like a negative thing. I've gotten to the place. Hey, Allie K, I've gotten to the place to where how can I say it? I'm a little blunt. I don't, I'm frank, very honest. I'm frank. Nice to meet you, kind of thing. Because I want you to get shocked into the reality that words, what did they say? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt me. That used to be what they used to tell me growing up. And I used to be like, the devil is a lie. That they just said such and such. That hurt my feelings. It used to say. So you get to the place to where you try to live out that words don't hurt. Words don't hurt. Depends on, and then it depends on who says the words. Like if it's somebody that you really, really, really admire, then the words might hurt a little bit more. Okay, she says, speaking of those individuals who talk about others and are gossiping, I took it that way when you initially made the comment. Okay, gotcha. Um, yeah, because me and Monique will sit up and have a conversation, and she knows we'll have a conversation about somebody or about something, but then we want to know now how can we help them, and that's what I'm talking about. You have to consider the cost. What are you willing to put out, even though you want to sit and talk? So we begin asking questions like, well, who am I now that I've talked about it, or what do? Sometimes it's like, what kind of pain just came? What came out of my mouth? Where did that come from? Did it come from my pain? Did it come from my healing? Did it come from my space of create? It's like wherever you are in life, you gotta ask that question. You need to ask that question. I didn't say you got it. You need to ask that question. Listening to someone being negative all the time overwhelms me. Absolutely, absolutely. Now let's kind of talk about that. Where where do you draw the line in that? So like somebody overwhelming you, like every time you get to people, it'd be like this church folk. We're gonna talk about church folk. And be like, you call a good sister and a good so you just like, hey, you call the phone and they like, bless the Lord. And then you like, girl, how you doing? Oh, I'm this and oh, I'm that and all that. And I just like in my mind be like, but didn't she just say bless the Lord? Like, why is she complaining so much? Or he? Because it's been men do it too. Men do it too. I'm just like, and they have lack of faith. I'd be like, wait a minute, like, why are you complaining already? Like, you don't believe in what you just said? Bless the Lord. I had to go there with the church folk. That's just where I had to go because they're the ones that kind of they don't even acknowledge the negativity. They don't think it. There's like they complain about this and complain about that, and I'll be like, do you not have faith? And they be like, yeah, I got faith. And then they start praying, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that, and I'm just like, well, I'm confused. I'm confused. So let's keep moving forward and not stay in here and talk about. Let you continue to dwell on that, right? Or if you see somebody and it's like they're going through something, so they're negative for that little spill. And the next time you see them, they're not. The next time they're just like, I'm glad you were there to listen to me. I'm healing now. I made a better decision. I'm making good daily practices of doing this and that or whatever. That's a little different. But you got that good one that comes, and every time they come, every time they turn around, nothing is good. It's raining, they complaining. It's snowing, they complaining. They got a man, they complaining. They ain't got a man, they complaining. They got a woman, they complaining. They ain't got a woman, they complaining. It's like, why are you always just so negative about everything? Did you understand? Maybe you don't have good friendships because you're just always whining. That's what I call it. Like, you want some cheese with that wine? Like, do you? Okay, Saul said, I try to change the conversation to something positive. Saul, do it work? That saying that says sticks and home hurt me is not true. Julie Parker, it can be true. The only person that can make it not true is you. But sticks and stones can break your bones. And words can never hurt you. I mean, I just said it can be. It can. But it can be positive. So what did I do? I tried to live up to it so it didn't. But what I did do was analyze the words. And most of the time, the words were coming from someone who was already hurt, someone who already lived in the negativity of their own life, someone who lived this perfect life that they never saw anything outside of their own thing. Most of the time, when you get somebody who feels like running a marathon with their mouth is the best thing to do in everybody else's life, usually those are the people that are most broken, most hurt. Somebody's hurt them, and they don't know how to speak out of a place of joy, love, and peace, right? So you look at yourself, and let's think about you, because remember, this is always about us. It's us. We can't change other people. Husband, wives, sisters, brothers, cousins, we can't change them. I don't care how much we want. We cannot change them. My prayer used to be, Lord, change William. Lord, please let him understand that I need this, and this. Okay, Lord, that's not my prayer anymore. Now my prayer is, Lord, help me deal with this, and this, and let me deal with that, and give me the endurance that shapes my identity so that I can be a better woman for the people that I need to serve, that you send to me. That's my prayer now. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. My children are grown. My grandchildren are a byproduct of my children. So when I'm with them, it's like, oh, okay, I ain't got to worry about raising, like, I don't raise children, right? That's not what we're doing. But it's quiet determination that kind of says my story is not over. Remember, we talked about this last week. You get to rewrite the story. What do you want that story to be? Endurance refines who you are as a person, right? So let me explain something about refinement. In the process of, y'all know about gold, right? You got gold. It's like a metal, and it get heated, and you got to melt it down. Gold ain't really the thing now, but I think gold is back on the market for trading. But you when you want it, you melt it down. Or and you got like diamonds. Diamonds, you know what diamonds have to go through before they can even be really sold, because a raw diamond does you no good. So those are the kind of things that when the heat hits them, the impurities kind of rise to the surface, right? And what remains become the stronger part of it and the pure part. That's how life can feel sometimes. Can feel like fire. I always say when I feel like when I be going back in, going through things in life, I be like, oh Lord, God's getting ready to put me back in the fire because He done seen something that I need to have burn off of me, right? Which is, bitterness, cantankerous, all that stuff right there, or the hatred, or the lack of being able to forgive people and things like that. He's got to put you back in the fire because you don't know how to say, oh, I love them. Got a question for the chat right now. Right now, you ain't got to answer, but I want you to think about it. Is there anyone right now in your life that you do not like? Like, can you say you love everybody? Can't think of the name of that song is God, I was just humming it the other day, and it's like, you know what, I can really hum this song now because I really, really believe it. But there wasn't always a time I could say that. Hey Lydia, happy Monday. Let's see. In primary school, especially when I was a child and still learning. So Julie Parker, can words hurt you now? Let's ask that. I'm gonna be flat-footed and bold and ask you. Can words hurt you now? I mean, don't get me wrong now. Some people can say some things to me, and I'm not gonna say it hurts my feelings or it hurts me. It just kind of makes me pause. Kind of makes me pause, and then kind of like, did they just say that? And who they talking to? So I'll kind of reevaluate what the person said before I say something. Because sometimes people just come out of their mouth crazy. They don't really mean harm. Sometimes. Sometimes. And I'm talking about some of the people that we have in our lives. Sometimes. Now you got some people that's just they just mean just for the hell of it. They don't know no better though. They don't know no better. They're hurt people who have been hurt, and all they know how to do is come out of their mouth in a very negative way. So we're not really talking about those people. Those kind of people, we don't put them in the fire. Remember, like life can be refining. So we take those people and just be like, okay, God, those your people. You here, you deal with them. I maybe was supposed to do a little bit of watering to them. Maybe some of these people pass by my channel. They're not my people. Everybody is not my people. I'm not here for everybody. I know that. I do not even feel that daggum arrogant to think, oh, I'm here for everybody. I was born to be for everybody. No, no. Because for one, I know that I'm not for everybody because I tend not to be extra sensitive. There's some people that need extra sensitivity, and y'all know I didn't like sensitivity training when I took the class and all of that, and I just like, okay, we're gonna go through this, and all right, I gotta deal with me first, then I gotta deal with them. So sometimes, I mean, if Monique's still on here, she'll let you know. Sometimes I just be like, listen, I just got to go cut across the field and cut this grass. I don't know no other way to say it. Now, we can talk about it after I say it. I apologize first. And usually, if I'm going to apologize, it means I'm probably going to hurt a feeling or two. But if I don't know a good way to come out, then I'm just going to say it. And so that's why I've learned that I'm not for everybody, right? Because some people need those people to be like, oh, love, are you okay? I'm not that person. I'm be like, yo, you cool? Everything all right with you over there? I'm gonna call you on the phone. Good morning. You okay? I ain't heard from you. I ain't get them three bubbles. You know them three little bubbles when you sending text? Be like, I sent you a text. You didn't respond back. What's up? So that's how I know I'm not for everybody. And that's okay. That's okay. Now, if you do get a little bold and you just like, I'm gonna listen to her anyway, but and you cringing and you just like, I really just don't like tone of her voice. I just don't like. I'm not for you. Don't keep trying to do it. That's just. No, I'm not gonna say it that way, but I was getting ready to say it. Just see, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say it real, 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 real. But again, I just want you to know. Yeah, just want to know. And here's the other thing. When you've gone through life on that little rose petal of the world and you're all they got to sprinkle rose petals before your feet before you come in, and then by the time God sends me along, he done fired the rose petal dropper, and it's time for me to start just really dropping some poop down so you can just go and step in the poop of the world. That's because that's where it is at this point, because where he's taking you, he ain't got time, because everybody's not finna serve you. It's time for most of the time when I come along, it's time for you to do the serving. And you got to get over yourself. Like I said, you got to go in the fire. You're not going to go in the fire one time, two times, three times. You're going to go in the fire all through your life. There are going to be seasons where the heat feels so intense. Moments where you wonder, what in the world am I going through? Like, who am I? You're not going to even be able to recognize yourself, because you're going to be just that clear on things. And you're going to be like, where in the world that come from? You'll be like, that girl, who is she? And I'm going to probably be gone because, there are seasons. Seasons. Like people call me, it's like, hey, such and such, I need you to talk to such and such because they just lost a child. It's not even meant for me to talk to every mother who has lost a child, because I can't relate to every mother. I wanted to get up off the side of the bed and breathe and live and have joy again, because I knew that along with death was going to come, I still have to live. And I wanted to live. So I needed to know, how was I going to do that? So when I tell some mothers that in the beginning, when I, would have conversations after my daughter had died, and people were like, I don't understand how you do it. How you do it? And then when I give them the, my little bit of inspirational words, and then they just like, I'm just not ready to do that. I'm just angry. I'm just mad. And be like, okay, I'll let you. Because I didn't want to keep showing up to having that conversation, because that was going to drag me down. And like, here I am almost 7 years after my son's death, And 19 years after my daughter and granddaughter, I don't want to sit on the side of the bed and cry. I had to keep going even while still grieving, right? You still have to keep showing up while hurting. You carried responsibilities when your heart felt heavy. And that's what I told y'all last week. That's what perseverance is. That's endurance. Like you keep going on. Not the identity that the world give you. The world, like you're supposed to be sitting down crying, especially like if you lose a spouse and you start, Lord, don't start dating again. I got a friend of mine, she lost a spouse like 2 years and she started dating again. They're just, the kiddos mad. And I had a male, his wife died and he got married. He done got married again and kiddos, it's like, well, what do they want you to do? God said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. The identity that grows from your experience. It's lived experience. It's the life that we live. You become wiser through the pain. You become more compassionate through the pain. Look, I became more grounded. My steadfastness began when I started developing through the pain, through the tears, right? Knowing it wasn't nothing I could do. I couldn't be mad. The people that took my son's life were being angry. Was it going to help me? No. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to I didn't want to put on big girl panties. I put on the panties that fit me and the life that fit me this time. And I was just like, we got this. And God, where I don't have it, I need you to help me. And I stopped worrying about everybody else and I started worrying about Karen. Okay? We clear? Everybody clear? So is there a cost to being negative? There is a cost. Your sanity. Because if you choose not to endure, then you're just really risk you're risking carrying that pain and putting it off on people that it's not theirs, right? Because when we endure without healing, we risk carrying pain longer than necessary, right? And sometimes we don't need to do that. You'll miss the greatest joy in your life because you're still choosing to be sad. Now, with that said, am I saying that I'm not sad? Yeah, some days I still wake up and I'm sad. Some days I still wake up and I'm still ready to go and get me something to just go and knock somebody's block off. But is that gonna make it go away? No. I make myself feel better because I want to be a different person. So the cost would have been my sanity. I counted the cost. I prayed about it. I asked God to give me a better lifestyle, give me better people that could deal with me even through the pain, right? Because it didn't mean that I didn't lose something. Everybody that know me knows I lost, but I wanted to evolve through the pain. So the woman that I am continuing to become, I've lived through something. And that experience carries wisdom. That's why I get on here and paint and slap paint on paper on the jelly plate and I share the wisdom that I have because it carries depth. I've been through it. Like I've been in the 16, 17 inches of the pool where some people are still in the kiddie pool. They haven't even got in the big body pool. I bring on new perspectives, I hope. And then I want you to know that faith plays an important role in my transformation. It plays an important role in my life. Without my faith, I can do nothing. My faith doesn't mean that I'm pretending everything is fine. My faith means that I'm trusting that my life has meaning even when my circumstances are difficult. And then it's just like that's another thing. I don't push my religion, who I am as a person, believer in God and Jesus. I don't push that on anybody else because pain is pain. And we all have to decide how we're going to navigate that. What does that look like? But as for me and my house and over here in Create Joy Studio, I have to tell you, if it wasn't for the grace of the Lord who brought me through, I don't know where I'd be. Because my faith means that understanding the endurance that I've continued to endure and persevere through, I know that it's not pointless suffering. And I know that God didn't intend for me to suffer. What's going on in the world right now? People just like, oh, I can't believe God is letting us go through all the things. There's nothing new under the sun. The world continues to go through everything that we're going through right now. We continue to go through it. But what you need to do personally is question everything. Ask somebody some questions. And then like right now, y'all, we got so much. You got Mr. and Mrs. Google. Ask Mr. and Mrs. Google, like, hey, give me some information about this and that. And then go down, the rabbit hole and kind of find some people. Because I'm telling people now, if y'all want to pay attention to what's going on in the world right now, just go back and look at Scandal. I swear to God, this feels like Scandal. Like, I need an Olivia Pope. Whew. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because, some things I just ain't got no business saying. But that's just me. Because over here at Create Joy Studio, we got to laugh about some things too. We do. We do. Let's see. Saul said the hardest thing for me was to take care of me and my grief because I was busy taking care of everyone else. Now I'm priority and no excuses. Faith in God has been my anchor. Amen. I agree. We definitely touch and agree on that. Somebody came in. Hi, Christina. How are you? Julie Parker says she'll be back. It's right out Monday, Julie. So, okay. Um, I'm trying to let this dry as I go because it's a little wet and I want to keep layering and doing some things. But I know Team Orange, I know you're happy. Now we're going to touch on Team Blue. We're going to get Team Blue in here. But many times the strength that I feel like I've developed um, over the years, right? Usually when I'm talking to y'all or I'm talking to somebody one-on-one, I get a light bulb moment and then God will remind me, see, it wasn't for you. You went through it, but I needed you to talk to such and such. So, you can see that your story it might have been dark one day, but the light will come on for somebody else because they're looking at you and then they'll see, okay, well, Karen made it through that. Then I can get a glimmer of hope from her life, right? Your story is in the good old church they call it testimony. You give your testimony to people so that they can um, know that. That's the wisdom part of it. The wisdom part. You went through it. It didn't kill you. It made you stronger. You endured, and that's one of my quiet miracles of my perseverance. Excuse me, y'all. Now let's talk about perseverance for a moment. um, you know, it's usually not going to be glamorous, right? It's not going to, you don't have to get dressed up in the ball gown to go on a perseverance date. Usually, perseverance shows up after kind of you've been through some things and you're halfway through it or whatever, and then you kind of maybe down on yourself. Because remember, I told you perseverance isn't glamorous, it's not social media, it's not the applause, it's the place where you're doing it in the dark. Like, remember I told y'all about 2 o'clock in the morning? My last week was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was doing some perseverance, because it was something going on. And after I got up and was preparing to go live, I was just like, really, oh my goodness, I sure persevered through that, right? So it's a self thing. It's an independent thing. It's not a group thing. We can't persevere together. We can't. Sorry. I can help you get through some things, but your perseverance builds your confidence, and it's going to do it slowly on your time. But you have to realize that it's something that needs to be done. That's another thing. We don't even realize that we're persevering, right? So if you've been through something, and most of us that are on here, y'all have been through something, and you trust that, the trust that becomes part of that identity, usually when you trust yourself, because remember we were talking about that last week, you got to trust yourself. Like if you've been through a divorce, or if you've been through some kind of heartache, you be like, oh, I'm never going to love again. I'm never going to do this again, or I'm never that, whatever. You got to trust yourself. You got to be intentional because all of these things come together that make you who you are. Resilience means that in a resilient lifestyle, you're going to have to persevere because they go together. endurance. All of this is a good recipe for that good soup. And then when you come and you're having a conversation with somebody and they're just like, oh man, you really persevered. Then you're going to be like, oh, I did, didn't I? Right? Does that make sense? But that's why you have to decide that y'all always hear me say I do intentional gel pulls now. Because before when I was doing, playing on the jelly plate, I was just playing on jelly plate. It wasn't, it wasn't nothing. I was just slapping some paint on the plate, whatever. But now I'm very intentional. I want to be intentional about healing. I want to be intentional about learning how to paint certain ways. So I have to show up. I decided I wanted to heal intentionally. I decided I wanted to learn how to watercolor intentionally without just slapping paint on the paper and seeing where it goes or whatever. I decided I wanted to gel print intentionally. I just even decided last year in 25 that I wanted to do YouTube intentionally. When I made the decision, those defining moments in my life to want to show up, now I can look on the other side and say that we do watercolor great, we do gel printing great, we do mixed media great. Those are the things that show me how I create space for what? Myself, right? The art allows the emotions to move, but I personally get to show up because sometimes words cannot capture like what I feel, but my art, creating joy, one brushstroke at a time, one color at a time, one page at a time, right? Creativity is not just about making something beautiful for me. It's about healing. Sometimes when I just really want to cuss folk out and just really just go on a tangent, I just came in the studio. Well, then it was a craft room because it was a craft room then, but now it's a studio. Some people are like, well, what's the difference in the craft room and the studio? Studio, well, I make money in the studio. Craft room, I was just crafting for the fun of it. But now we got a whole thing over here. This is why I encourage you to keep creating, keep going, because why? You're still breathing. You're still trying. So that means you're still here. Hey, Mariah. Right? So I want you to keep going. I want you to not give up, even when it's a mess. And everything that's going on in the world right now, I mean, with gas being daggum sky high. And remember, I told you, if you got to worry and got to complain about gas, get a bike. Or just go to the pump, but don't complain about it. Because ain't nothing we can do. If you can't change it, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've gone through 1, 2, 3 paint, 3 colors. When I got tired or when I was done with orange, I went to magenta. When I got through with magenta, now I'm on blue. When I get tired of blue, or when I get not tired, but when I get finished with blue, then I'm going to probably either yellow or green. Green is going to be last. I know that. So I make those decisions, right? But those small acts that you choose to do in your life, they remind your spirit that life is still moving forward, that you're still worthy. Like we are all worthy of something great. I don't care what's going on. You get to tell yourself, you know what, today I woke up. Don't let the news be the first thing you look at either. Pull up something that makes you laugh. Bitty Penny was talking about Rufus this morning. Rufus is a bull over on TikTok. But pull up something on Instagram. Something that's gonna make you laugh. Because there's a lot going on in the world today, y'all. There's a lot. There's a lot. Mothers are losing their children left and right now. There's nothing new in the world. We wars and rumors of wars. It's been going on. Whether we like the way the war is, how it started, or whatever. This is what my saying is. I feel like it was a 2-year-old in the grocery store. His mama told him no, and he just kicking and screaming in the store. That's just my take on it. Um, and my whole thing is so that you don't lose your sanity. I want you to have an outlet so that you can drop that stuff. Scribble it out. If you want to write, the big bad words on the piece of paper, then gesso across it, then throw some paint across it, then, turn something beautiful into it. Now, I want to speak directly to the woman who feels tired today. I'm pause and let this dry a little bit. You've been strong for a long time. You've endured a lot. Sometimes you wonder if you can keep going. Here's something important I want you to remember. This is from my heart to yours. Perseverance is something that I've been going through. I know at least until since I was 12 years old. Didn't realize it, but I've been persevering a long time. But perseverance does not mean you won't get tired. Does not mean you'll never feel tired. What it does mean is you will continue even when you do feel tired. It means you're allowed to rest without giving up. It means you take one step forward instead of trying to run. Because just because you're moving faster doesn't mean you're going to get through it. And remember, life isn't always about dramatic breakthroughs. So sometimes you got to really wallow in that mess that you're going through. The world right now, we got to wallow in some stuff right now. You got to. You hear me? I'm going to use some of that bad English. You got to. Hey, Christy Hartman. The guy who rates the top 5 dogs of the week is always good for a laugh. The top 5 dogs of the week. I haven't seen that. Christy, you got to. Carla, you gotta tag me on that one. But I'm usually, and then I want my laughter not to be AI generated, not to be fake. I want it to be fun. I want it to be somebody that's really trying to get through life, and they just like, hey, I just want to show up here and make you laugh. Life is already rough enough. That's what most of the people say. And then after that, then you get to decide what you want to do. Most of the time, after that, I usually go down and be like, I do a little bit of snippet of, hey, Lisa, of what's going to be like, how is it going to affect my emotions, right? Like when I say my emotions, I have to, while I'm brushing my teeth, y'all know what I say. While I'm brushing my teeth, I look in the mirror and I say, what? Somebody put it in the chat, what I say. And I want you to say it too, so that you can be very confident. And when you walk in and people are like, well, who she thinks she is? And then you've already said it, so you know what it is, right? That's how it is. But you have to make small choices. And one of those choices every morning when you get up is choosing healing. Mine is healing. I choose to heal every single day. I choose my faith. It's not really like I got to choose my faith. It's just that faith is a part of me. Faith is the things that I can't see. If I can see it, then it's not faith. I don't need faith to do it if I can see it. But for me, usually if I say like faith, Italy, I'm going to have the villa in Italy. That's my faith. That's me activating that faith. I know it's going to happen. I'm choosing to believe that tomorrow can hold something very meaningful. One day I'm going to get it. And one day we all going to get together. Whether it's there, we all going to get together at one point in time. But we get to choose to be healing as we go. We get to choose to create joy every single day. Not as someone who is broken or was broken, but sometimes we got to say, you know what, this is a broken moment. But I'm going to endure through it, or I'm going to get with somebody that I know went through this, and then I'm going to have a conversation with them if they want, and maybe we can be partners, or maybe they can help me to navigate through this part of my life right now. Those are choices. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when you choosing. You get to choose yours. I choose healing, you know, because mine was I wanted to get up and I wanted to have joy again. And that required some active, that required me getting my butt up, really, really doing something different. And put it this way. And it's not that it's a done deal and it's over. No, it's not. Because every level, this what they say in the church. You say the greater the level, the greater the devil. And you know what they say? A idle mind is the devil's workshop. So I be trying to keep it where he don't have no room over here. But him and his imps, he hired some extra people. He even went back in the back in some history and tried to pull up some stuff. Let me tell you, the one thing the devil cannot do for me is bring up stuff about my past. I'll tell people quick, oh, I wrote a book. Oh, not one, but two. So if you want to know anything, grab my book. And then you want to ask some questions? Okay, we can talk about it. I'm very open. Very open. We can talk about it. But talk about me? Now that you ain't going to do. Because I can probably walk that street 4, 5 times. I'm not scared to walk the walk. I'm not scared to put my feet down and talk what I say and stand on. I stand on it because I'm not worried about what people think about me anymore. I'm not. I really ain't. That's bad English, but it's the truth. My strength stand on my faith, and once I realized that God was all that I needed, everyone else was just showing up for my show, right? Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar. I've been won an Oscar in life when I realized I was the star of the show. Wasn't nobody else. That's how you got to stand on it. You have to be that way for your own. Then when we get together and collaborate as a group, we so strong, they like, who they think they is? Man, we the best thing that God woke up this morning. And is, you mad? Most of the time they gonna get in their little groups and they gonna huddle around. They gonna talk about you because they want to be you. Most of the time you talk about people because there's something about that group of people that you're talking about that you want to be. The people on YouTube right now, they talking about you, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. But that is the quiet power of endurance. When we look back at our lives and we often recognize that the seasons we feared the most, those were the ones that were shaping our lives. When my daughter passed away committing suicide, I was the most embarrassed sister there was because I felt like, oh my God, we don't do that. What's the problem? And my family, I didn't want to show up. I told y'all I went to Germany. I hid out. But those were some clarifying months for me. And what I realized is, for one, it wasn't my fault. And then two, it's just like, okay, I'm going to put these big girl panties on because that's what my grandmama said I needed to do. And one day I guess I'll feel better. That's what I did. That's how I grieved the first time. The second time, oh, I wasn't doing that. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. God, I'm mad at you because here it is. I'm here again. Oh, I went down some cussing, ranting. If I can pull the journals out, I could pull them out, but you can't see it because I wrote all those words down. How I was feeling. My book came out. My son died in 2019. I think the book came out in 2021, 22, 21. Came out in 21. Healing is possible. Growth was happening. I just decided I wasn't going to sit on the wayside and just watch life go on. I didn't. I wanted to go deep with my pain, and I knew it was more than my son had been taken from me. Very, very tragically. And then the blanket that they throwed over to cover it up to make it look good for them. And I was just like, God, them your people. You deal with them. Just give me the strength so that if they ever come and, whenever that time comes and we need to talk about it, I'm ready, okay? That was all I did. And then I said, God, I can't sit here crying all the time. I need to move forward. I need to do it slowly. I know I need to do it. I know I got work to do. I know it. But right now, I don't want to talk to none of your people. I don't want to talk to this husband. I don't want to talk to my mama. I don't want to talk to my children. I just want to sit here and I want to cry and I just want my child back. That was it. But I know I had to move forward, guys. Now, my pain is I've lost children. You got to see what yours is because the endurance that you're practicing right now, it's refining you as a woman. It's making you better for someone else, not even for you, but it is giving you your credibility. It's giving you you're getting a degree in life. It's like in my bio, it says that I have a PhD in life. What I've gone through, no degree that I've went to college can stand up to the PhD that I have in life. Some people go to school to get a PhD, get that doctorate. I got a doctorate in life. God gave it to me. I'm very wise, and now I've learned how to be compassionate. I'm learning that my resiliency shows up more in my compassion. And the more I try to change the tone, God keeps saying, no, I got the people you need to keep talking to. Those are the people who need to hear that tone. Don't try to change it. The sweet girl, she ain't for you. She ain't ready yet. Until she fall flat on her face and say, I just can't do this no more. And then she gonna pull up this YouTube right here or pull up one of the other YouTubes. She gonna hear my voice and then we're gonna resonate. We're gonna click. And I might not be with her for a lifetime, but it might be the time that she needs to hear me tell her that one day you're gonna look back and realize that what you're going through right now is gonna make you extra extraordinary. But until you get over yourself, it's not going to happen. Because the very season that I thought was going to break me, it's actually the season that revealed who I truly was. I'm a woman of faith. I'm a woman of courage. I'm a woman who keeps going. Hey, Lindaville, how are you? Oh, and for my members, don't forget we meet on Sunday at 2 p.m. East. I think it's 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we will be watercoloring. I'm super excited to hang out with you guys. But listen, the power of intention, healing, and endurance. There's power in that. You have to do it intentionally. I do everything now very intentionally. Because why? My life is not defined by what has happened to me. My life is defined by how I got up, how I rose, how I'm still rising. Remember, I told y'all, if I came and I push you down and today and I come back in 2 weeks and you still down, that's not my fault. That's your fault. If you're here right now, you're still breathing, you're still creating, you're still trying, and you're still here. So you get to keep creating. You get to decide how you're going to heal. You get to decide how you're going to move forward. And remember, you're going to do it what? One step at a time. Because over here at Create Joy Studio, how we do it? One brushstroke at a time. Literally. I mean, I possibly can get another brush and put it in this hand and try to do two, but my dominant hand is going to take over. You know what I'm saying? So, I want you to create a daily moment of honest reflection. Create a daily moment when you get up. Remember, it's about you. All of this is about you. It's not about your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your kids, not your husband. It's not about it. Your wife, none of that. It's about you. You got to ask these questions for you. You have to create a daily honest reflection. If you can't be honest with you, then you can't be honest with nobody. And because healing begins with the truth. And many people rush through their days without giving themselves space to process how they feel. They just get up out of the bed, brush their teeth, mad because they got to go to work. Then if they get stuck in traffic, they're mad about that. Then when they get to work, they're angry about that. just give yourself some time to process. Okay? Okay? I want you to set aside. Remember I told you I want you to set aside 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Start small. No distractions, no phones. 5 or 10 minutes. I know y'all can't be away from them phones, but give yourself some time. Go in the bathroom without the phone. Don't scroll on the commode. Just give yourself some time, right? Ask the questions. Ask these questions. What am I feeling today? How am I feeling today? What am I carrying that I need to pay more attention to right now? How are you doing? Check in. How are you doing emotionally? How are you doing spiritually? I mean, do you have a spiritual lifestyle? All these things are very, very, very important. And then I want you to write those thoughts down, like on a sticky note, on the toilet paper, on the box, whatever, wherever you write them. I want you to write them down. Get them out your head. That's an honest reflection. That's a daily honest reflection. Or if that's too much daily, do it every 3 days, every 4 days, once a day, once a week. I don't care. I just want you to do it because I'm trying to tell you. Intentional reflections turns confusion into clarity. You hear what I'm saying? And the other one, I want you to replace the story of defeat with the story of endurance. What did we say last week? You get to what? Rewrite your story. Well, you don't get to change history, but you get to kind of, I don't like the way this chapter's going. We'll rewrite it. Just like you woke up today. Today is Monday. You woke up this morning. The day just was been crappy. Okay. Right now, moving forward, you can tell yourself, you know what? The rest of this day is going to be amazing. I'm going to sit down and have me a cup of coffee. I'm going to find me a good movie, find something that's going to make me laugh. The rest of this day is going to be awesome. That's how you rewrite the story. Not continuing down the same rabbit hole of just like, oh, the day sucks. You suck. I suck. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, this is just too terrible. No, those negative words, they do cost. And some of us don't consider the cause, right? I'll never love again. Okay, tell yourself, I will love again. I'm worthy of love, right? I lost everything. Okay, I'm going to gain everything back. All right, okay. All right. And if you lost everything because you gambled, then you need to go to tell yourself, oh, I need to go and get some help because I need some help for gambling. If if it's that kind of problem. And y'all, I'm just over here on YouTube slapping paint on paper. If anything that I say make you really, really, really get like somebody just really just rocked your world and you just feel like you're spiraling, I need you. But counseling is a real thing. I want you to get you one. There's nothing wrong with having a counselor, nothing wrong with having a therapist. There's nothing wrong with it. If it's something you need to do, do it. Yes, you can come over here and listen at me. You can. But some of the things I give you what to do. I don't give you how to do it. Believe that. And that's a fact, Jack. It's work. We have to decide quietly what we want our new identity to look like. Okay? I want you to change the narrative. If you don't like it, I want you to change the narrative. I want you to say things like, I endured some things and I'm happy where I am and where I've come from. I've survived some things, right? Say something. You can say something like, this is where my strength was revealed, right? Change the language. And then the other thing I want you to do is take one step forward every single day with all those things we said. When you change your language, you give yourself some good words. Remember I told y'all last week, get you a mantra. Tell yourself how fabulous you is, because I do. It's like, I am the best thing that God woke up. I'm the best thing that God woke up this morning. And is. That's my mantra. I don't care how I feel. I still tell myself that while I'm brushing my teeth. That is my one step that I start early in the morning or whenever I get up. Because it could be worse. And then I go, sometimes I take a walk. It's cold outside now, but I ain't go outside today and it was raining. So I get in here in the studio. I'm always creating. I'm always doing something. So you get to take a walk, write in your journal, spend 15 minutes creating some art or more. Spend the day in the studio if you can. Find something good to read. I don't know, find a good movie. Pray or meditate so that you can have clarity, so you can decide what these steps look like for you. I can only give you what I've done. But I do know small steps repeated over a period of time, they create the momentum that you need to build the confidence that you need, so that when somebody be like, who she thinks she is? I'd be like, I am all that and a bag of chips. Boo, what's up with you? You mad? That's what I do now. I don't get intimidated no more. I walk in some powerful rooms, right? That's because my healing required that I gain. It required that I gain that momentum so that I can build that confidence. Michelle Obama, ain't nothing y'all can say, the world can say. The man put her and her husband on the monkey. All they did was laughed about it and kept on going. You can't let people dictate what goes on in your life. And the other thing I want you to do is protect your peace by setting those emotional boundaries. See how basically I was trying to make these flowers where it was going to be boundaries, because I knew I was going to get to talking about boundaries. But what's in here, that the space don't need to be big. Everybody don't need to be in your life. Everybody don't need to be in your day. And we're not punishing people. We're just protecting ourselves. Because when you guard your heart, that emotional space, that healing, it has room to grow and flourish out. But if you don't give yourself the time to do that kind of work, then it's not going to be. People, you're going to still show up and be doing what everybody else wants you to do. For me, healing, it was kind of like Saul said earlier, it was difficult for you to heal because you're too busy taking care of everybody else. After my daughter and granddaughter, I was too busy taking care of my other kids. I was too busy setting up things so that this never happened in my life again. I was trying to control things that I had no control over, right? So I wanna encourage you to examine the environments that you are allowing yourself either in, or that you're going in, or people that you let speak into your life. Because sometimes protecting your peace means limiting conversations that drain you. We started. They were saying in the chat. Sometimes you can't have these conversations. You can't talk with everybody. You're not the garbage can of the world. And then if you want the people that just can't tell them no, then just look at it. They got caller ID on the phone. They be like, "Girl, you ain't called me back. Girl, my bad. You ain't gotta lie to them. Just my bad." Right? And the last thing that I want you to really think about is practice faith through action, not just belief. Faith without works is dead. Faith is often spoken about and something, we think about or believe. But faith becomes transformative when it moves into action. And usually, when you are intentional about creating something great, you're usually going to do the work. I see the villa in my mind. I see it every time I look at certain pictures. I see a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I show up every day ready to rebuild. Faith in actions kind of says to me, it's kind of like, look at this. It's kind of like, I believe that something meaningful can still grow from all of the pain that I've suffered, which is why I see the villa. And then I see the villa helping other people. Because most of the time people have never been out of the country, or most of the time people like, oh, I can't afford to go on an art retreat or whatever. All you have to do, this is my faith. I want it to be, if you're new here, I want you to grab hold to this thought because we got to touch and agree. I want it to be that I can. All you have to do is when I say, well, we're going to have that 7-day retreat in Tuscany is what I want. In the villa, right? All you're going to have to do is get your plain fare. The art supplies will be supplied. The lodging will be supplied and the food will be supplied. Because Swole Agency on there, she's going to make sure we have the chef. She's going to make sure we have all the things. But we have people that are touching and agreeing. That's endurance, strengthening. That's practice. All this stuff is what I do every single day. Is that my ultimate dream? I got a bunch of them. Now, is that that's the big one right now because it's out of the country. But other things, it's just like thinking about something in the future. I got to put green on here because that's where we need to be. We're ready. See, we put that yellow in there. If the Obamas had let that accept in public, it would have given he who. Yeah, you know what? It was. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't worth it. I mean, which is why I say there's a lot of things people say and do. Take it, take it. It's just not worth it. And sometimes, but here's the thing: sometimes you do have to clap back every now and then, but don't clap back with a whole bunch of stuff. You just clap back with like 4 or 5 words and make them powerful, like very, very powerful. And you're gonna leave people standing there. And the thing of it is, you're gonna be done cut them in the throat, and they're gonna be standing there bleeding, and they're gonna be trying to figure out like, wait, why she ain't get mad? That's what I do. I don't argue with folk no more. I don't. Again, what did I say? I'm not for everybody. It ain't. And I'm okay with that. Because over time, I've just realized that, I'm just something remarkable. And everybody can't handle remarkable. Everybody can't handle me. And I'm okay with that. I give Mr. McCoy shouts out all the time because was talking to my daughter when she was here, and I was just like, we just got to give him a little shout out because I'd have been done told me to go somewhere and sit the hell down. You just be looking and just be smiling. Then don't let me get the fussing. He's just like, I just like to hear you talk. I'd be like, really? I'd have done told me to shut up. But that's the difference. That's that quiet power of endurance that he has because he's a very powerful man. He can say what he needs to say and really rock somebody's world, but he really don't. And he's a man of very few words, which is why I've learned not to push the envelope and be like, okay, well you ain't got nothing to say. Okay, cool. Now when we do need to talk, I was like, look here, buddy, I need you to show up. Let's have this conversation. Give me them 5 words that you're gonna say, and I'll be cool, right? But I want you to realize, seriously though, everybody that's in this chat right now, and everybody that's gonna get this on replay. You're a very remarkable person. Why? Because you're still breathing. You're still here. And whatever it is that you're maybe trying to get through, or you've kind of questioning yourself, did you get through it? And how you're questioning, like, how am I still here? You're here for a reason. Maybe I'm the voice that needed you to really to hone in on. You are amazing, right? Everybody, some people, they're not still here. Some people couldn't handle what you went through. I know at least two parents that I, met over the course of since my daughter had passed away. Um, they couldn't handle it. One of the people, even after my son, um, what's her name? Oh God, I can't think of her name now. Her dad, he had a heart attack, died, couldn't take it, pressure. So I really give myself a slap on the back. So when I say I'm remarkable, I just wait. I affirm me. I don't wait on nobody else to affirm me. Because I mean, I am. I've been through some things. I've been through a whole lot of things. And it's not for everybody else to try to, you know, tell me how great I am. I needed to know it for myself. Other people they've been seen it. It just took me some time. You know what I mean? So when you look back at your life, I want you to ask yourself this question, because that's what I had to do. What is one moment that you survived or you are surviving right now that is proved or proving to you right now that you're stronger than you could have ever imagined, that you could ever have believed? And if you want to share in the chat, share. If not, no worries, no pressure. But somebody maybe need to see that they're not going through the crap of life by themselves. They need to know, maybe, it's maybe Karen just the only one. Or, it's just, or the preachers. Most of the time everybody think the preacher can't, he don't go through nothing. He the main one. Up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning crying and whining to God to give him more endurance, more strength. Lord, help me with your people. So, and when they share that, that's what I love about my bishop. He always saying, I ain't perfect. He'll tell you quick. I will cuss you out in a minute, and I pray for you in the same voice. And that's why I love him, because he's not showing up to be all of the things. I mean, he had to grow to get there, because there's a time in life when we want to show up and be great. We do not want to show up and be like we're not. We want to show up, and we want to show up good. But when you've been through something, and if you've been through something, and it kind of needs to remind you, so that you can tap your neighbor on the shoulder and remind, and let them know, you got this. I overcame this, and you're going to come out of this with what you need to come out of it with, you know. And then what is another area in your life right now where healing is needed, but you have been postponing it, giving it to everybody else? I want you to journal about it today, tonight, whenever, doing your artwork, whatever. I want you to be honest with yourself. Remember, you got to be honest. And if you choose to believe that that current season is not refining you, then that means you're not being super duper honest with yourself. And I want you to be honest with yourself and say, you know what, self? And self's going to say, You'd be like, over here, we need to stop being so negative, because it is costing us. We need to stop showing up like we're perfect, because it is costing us. Because people see us, and then we can't show up for them in that same perfectionism, then they're gonna talk about us. That was my problem, was when my daughter died. It's like I can't cry. I can't do it. I gotta show up. I gotta be that good Christian girl, because the people are watching. God said, I ain't never tell you to show up like that. That was on you. He said, I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. He ain't say, well, when I'm gonna put you through some things, and then I'm gonna leave you. He said, nope, I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. Whatever you're going through right now, today, in this lifetime, and gas being high, groceries being high, if you can go to the grocery store and buy some things, say thank you. Friday, no, what was that? Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah. Wait, no, last week. Let's just say last week. Say Friday. I did that. Thursday. I think it was Thursday. Hurricane 2 miles up the road. Literally 2 miles up the road, y'all. Pine trees that's been up probably about 30, 40 years, laid down like just like roots all up. Houses. Luckily, I need to text my friend and ask her. She lives up there, and I need to be like, nobody got hurt, did it? Because you can't really tell, but it's nothing but debris all over the ground. And I told William he got up and he went to work. He went to the left. The hurricane was to the right. And when I turned down the road and I was driving slow, this was Friday when I drove down the road, and all I could do was just, Lord, thank you, Lord, thank you, as I drove up the road to come to the house, because that's 2 miles that way. William went that way, and I was right here. Danger is going to always be around. Sometimes you don't even know just how close it is. God said, I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. There's some people right now that's going through some things. I want you to encourage them and tell them God is with you, whether they believe in them or not. If it's your thing and you believe, you speak your joy, you speak your faith over their life. Because maybe somebody just been through some things. Lord knows I went through my share of church hurt, and I didn't want to talk to nobody in the church. I mean, I still don't kind of want to talk to a lot of them them church folk, them hypocrites. It says in that same Bible, it says, don't be like them. Don't be like, oh Lord, and those holy and them prayers. You don't need them kind of prayers. You don't want that. You need a simple, I need you. Be like the little kiddos say. I think I was listening that Joyce said something. She said her grandson just like, hey, mommy got an owie, heal it. Something as simple as that. Tell yourself, I got some bad habits. Lord, you know what they are. I know what they are. I can't even name them. They so many. Simple. Simple. Okay. Now this right here, I've gotten it. I'm going to let it really, really dry because I want to do some more things in there. But I really want you to know that being negative, there is a cost. There is a cost. And it's not somebody else. It's your sanity. So, excuse me. I want you to change your mind, reshape your thoughts, reshape your relationships. Tell yourself whatever is possible, believe it. Reconnect with yourself. You're not alone in your experiences. Somebody else has been through what you're going through. Find that person. Reflect. Tell them that you need them. Find your community. If this is your community, welcome, welcome, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to Create Joy Studio. I'm your host, Karen McCoy. That's what I can say. I'm the person that's been through some things. I just decided to show up on YouTube and hit that live button one day and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. I slap paint on paper. I do what we do. We do a little bit of everything, but my main thing is watercoloring. That's my number one thing. Watercoloring saved my whole sanity. So if you're on Team Replay, thank you, thank you, thank you for Team Replay. I always love you. I do not negate the fact that you're here. I count it not robbery that you're here. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, that bell notification all, and give us a thumbs up. And do give us some comment on Team Replay as they have been doing. And that in turn lets YouTube know that people are engaging. And I ain't over here talking to myself. People are answering questions. People are in the chat. And y'all show up every Monday and Wednesday. That makes my heart happy. That does. Do you have anything done that you want to show the people? She done used the heck out this washi tape, I'm trying to tell you though. Okay, so we're done with here. I like Mo said last time. She said quiet time. I like that. So we're done with that. Being negative. Is there a cost? Yes. And I want you to consider the cost. That's where we are. I gave you some takeaways. I gave you some things to journal, talk about, put in your art, whatever you need to do. But I really want you to rewrite the story if you don't like the way it's going. I do. And I want you to choose to believe that your current season is refining you rather than defeating you. You're going through what you're going through for a reason. Don't be mad at the season. I mean, you can, but don't be. What you got? What you got? Okay, everybody, if you don't know Azalea is my granddaughter. She resides in Jacksonville, Florida. She was here for the summer. So, I had to take a deep breath of that. That was some good stuff right there. I felt that down in my sha-na-na. All right, what you got? You got to put it under there. See right there? You got to put it over there so they can see it. That's the camera up there.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
it'll be right there.
So I made this.
Oh, here, look over here. You can see you over there. There you go. See, does that help better?
So I had this little thing I made. I wanted to learn how to do it. It's like the last time what I showed you, but it's just different because it's a different shape. And the other half is, I just have to color it. It's over there.
So what is this?
It's called a dragon puppet, but I use different kind of shapes, and I copy from other people that I don't copy. I just learn like how they do theirs, and I want to learn. I want to do what they're doing too.
So you took a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then created your own. Yes. Okay, flip it over and show us how it go in there. Okay, now.
So you're supposed to build this. So first you're gonna need.
Hey, Carol.
I made a second one as a detail. So I made a second one. As a detail, but it was too small for my hand. So.
Oh, you just close it up?
Yes.
Now what you gonna do with this?
So I can probably make another one.
Oh, I see. You okay? So
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, see this right here.
It's a base.
The base, got you.
Yes.
So she working on another one over there, but I called it too quick. Okay, so let's read the chat. We got Mo said that your art is, where did that, oh, let me scroll back down. Oh, the chat got to moving real quick. Oh, okay. Mo said, hi, hey Zai, stunning art. I love it. That's right there. All right, Lisa said, time to leave craft room. Strong winds blowing through. Oh yeah, Lisa, y'all be safe, because I do know I saw y'all had some hurricanes, tornadoes that hit Tennessee. So yes, be safe, be safe. My blog showed a V from the UK. All right. Oh yeah, we got going. All right. Ooh. Okay. Art runs in the family. Yes, Lynn. Art does run in the family. Okay. Please, can I ask a question? Is the tape, or what does I recommend to stick art like she has made? So she got washi tape. Remember I just said that washi tape? The washi tape over there. This some good washi tape too. Yeah, that's it. But she got a lot of it, so we ain't worrying about it. Love is sweet. Okay, but the question was, is this tape? Yeah, so we got the washi tape.
The other side.
Okay, so see, put it right there. Put it right there. See, gotta put it under the camera. As Mariah say, put it under the technology. You can see it over there, but you see it. They can see it. Oh. So there we go. So you see how she drew it.
Yes, but it's gonna be different because it's from left to right.
Right. So she gonna put this one on the other side so it mirrors it. And
but
then
it's
what?
It's gonna look different because some people use scary stuff, but I like doing regular stuff that's sweet. But people use scary stuff. And
so do we need to maybe put some glue right there, or does that can stick right there? Okay. Well, hold on. Is that supposed to go that way? Okay. Well, let's put us a little bit of glue right there. There. Put it where you want it.
To the side.
Okay.
Because that whole piece got to go under there.
Okay. Now I'm going to put it down?
Yes.
Okay.
And leave it there for a couple minutes.
Okay,
like, put something on there.
All right, got it.
And I did some other drawings here too.
You need me to keep my finger in there? Okay.
Pick it up right quick.
Okay, I'll put it right there. Be out your way. Oh, we got to put top back on the glue.
So it don't dry out.
Yep, there you go. Never mind. See, you got to go in the little hole right there. See, right there.
Oh, that little hole. It's tiny.
Yeah, it's a little tiny one.
It's in there.
Oh. Yeah, it's in there. No, you're good. That's good. Don't close it all the way because you're going to use it some more, right?
Yes. So this is my second dragon puppet because the other dragon puppet I had was when I was over here.
I can move my finger, you think, now?
Yes.
Okay.
But...
Oh, yeah, looky, there we go. All right, so next time you're going to need to put some glue on when you pull the other one out. So she got to put another one on this side so they'll mirror each other. Y'all got that? So
you got this little... I forgot to... Let me do this little boat right quick.
Carla, we working on that. We working on that, Carla. Now, I don't know who's going to be the boss. We'll have to see because they the same age.
We got a little sunshine over here.
Oh, and this is her other thing she did with her paint markers.
So now I just got to draw a little boat.
You gonna put a boat in there?
Yeah, I forgot to do it.
Oh, gotcha.
It's small because it's from far away, but closer it's gonna be bigger.
Oh, so you're gonna put one in the water since that one far away? Oh, this your sunshine right here?
Yes, I wanted to do some like a shading color, but I didn't find nothing to shade it that much yet because
what color you wanted to shade it?
I wanted to shade it like the sun was setting because I wanted to make it the sun was right. I didn't know to make it rising or setting.
Well, what you want then?
I don't know because I know you're the crafty and I don't know.
Oh no, you have to tell me what you want. Because you just said it. You said you wanted to look like the sun was setting.
Oh yeah.
So what you want?
So I'm probably gonna need this.
Mariah said distance matters, right?
I got this.
Let's see. So Carla, I have 1, 2. So Azalea, Maya, Alexandria, Jaden, Braylon draws.
Not all the time.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So I have some very, very artistic grandchildren. So I will say that.
Do I need this color?
I don't know. You tell me.
I need like a yellowish on the bottom. I didn't see no. I went to do I couldn't see in the marker, so I gotta use a pencil.
And then when you do it real light, and I can tell you if that's what you want. Is that what you want?
Yes,
I mean, we got some pastels over there if that'll work, but I don't know if that's working. Is that working for you?
Yes, it is, but the edge keep getting me.
Okay, so let's see. I love it when my 6-year-old grandson comes to visit and is excited about arting with me. Look, y'all see, I'm taking advantage, right? Now her mother is the mother who does the cups that I have in my shop. She did those. She sublimated those. She sublimated my books. Mariah, the box that y'all got the stuff in, she made those boxes. So she is very, 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 very creative. My daughter that passed away, she was awesome. Like we would definitely do a lot of creative stuff. So creativity is something that it's been an outlet of mine for a long time. You know, I just had that art teacher that told me that I wasn't good at it, so I kind of just packed it away. And now I don't care what nobody say about my art. Cause what? I am freaking fabulous. And is. And she is very fabulous. Are you not good?
I am.
And is. Now I will say she is a force to be reckoned with at school because we are very confident. Very, very confident. So we don't shrink the children down. And we make sure that the children don't go and, belittle other children. What we do, we help the children. We also teach the children some things that probably...
I try to teach them. They be asking me, how do you doing all this amazing stuff? I be like, I be getting it from YouTube, and I be learning how to make stuff and stuff, like my grandma.
Do you show them how to do it?
Yes, I be trying to show them, but they.
Is this in your way?
No.
Okay.
That's gonna be in the next drawing I'm finna show you.
Okay, now is that doing what you wanted to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We want to make sure you get what you want.
Okay, so.
She can bite your paintbrush. Oh man, yes. So Carla, I really want to go out and find that teacher because she's still in Jacksonville. She is the teacher that basically started giving me my confidence when I got a little bit older. When I got in fifth grade, she was she passed away, but she did get to see a lot of what she instilled in me in fifth grade and sixth grade because we went to the same church. So she got to see that little mean girl who basically would just um, be in defense mode all the time because of the negative that, she had been told so much. And she grabbed me by the ear one day in class. She's like, the world don't owe you nothing. If you want it, you better go take it. And then that year was a lot of ear pulling and arm grabbing and just like get rid of that right there. She would call it out right on the spot. And when I tell you I love Miss Gardner to this day for everything that she did, which made me want to be a teacher and be like her. But I believe that good teachers are born. They don't go to school to learn how to be good teachers. I believe some people that are teachers it was the easy route to go and they don't impact. But I feel like a teacher should be impactful. And most of the teachers that I have that impacted my life, they said they would teach for free because that's how much they loved it.
So this is like the mama cat on the bottom and the little cat up
You gotta
here.
put it up a little bit more. There you go.
This is the baby cat walking on the it's like let's say like this kind of texture. It's like a bridge, just not shaped as a bridge.
And is this the sun again?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And the mama cat walking right here because there's a I didn't feel like drawing the person chasing them. Really. Mm-hmm. I didn't draw. I was going to draw it, but I just didn't draw it just yet.
They like your cats.
Oh, thank you. I'm like a cat person because my sister has one cat. She said she's gonna get another one.
And she's been enjoying the puppies. Have you been enjoying the puppies? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to. I didn't know to draw in the background just yet because I didn't know what to draw yet.
Mm-hmm. So by the time y'all will see this work in progress because I told her I'd probably go live for her alive because you still want to learn how to gel print.
Yes.
Okay, so she wants to learn how to gel print. I am not gonna do that on live. We're gonna have our own private party with that one. But she got this. Oh, you didn't take this off.
Oh.
Yeah, you can take it off. But this is one of those books that I got, so I gave her own book. Every time she comes, she gets her own book, and she'll take it home and she'll use it. But this one, she might be done. She might get through it. She might get through it because it ain't that many pages.
All right, you got. I messed up the phone.
Oh, you want? I still got my iPhone. You want to show them that iPhone? I think you showed that iPhone before, but you can.
Excellent.
Can you get it? There we go. So y'all want an iPhone because she made me an iPhone right there. So this is my iPhone. See, got the side, got the buttons, got the camera, and of course you gotta have the Apple.
What was that?
Oh, the thing came off. We gotta go back out there and tie it back down because the wind blowing everything all over the place. So there's that. That's our little iPhone, and it's got some little cushions, so it's not just a flat phone. It's got some little cushy on there.
It's called a squishy phone.
It's a squishy phone.
I get all these ideas from YouTube.
She loves you too.
And I get all creative stuff. Sometimes off of YouTube, and then I just be thinking.
What's your favorite thing that you like to do?
Make these.
Draw. So you like to draw?
Yes, I like sketching, but when I don't get it right, I be looking up on YouTube, and my I sometimes be chasing it, and I'd be sometimes drawing it with my bare hands. but I want to see to see what they look like together.
Mm-hmm. I wish we had your other book for your thing you did the last time you was here for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that mini book.
Mm-hmm. Where you had the girl. What's the little girl name that you drew?
What she look like?
Oh, girl.
Oh, Saturn.
Is that with her hair? Like when we went to the bookstore and you got the book?
Yeah.
That's her. Okay, yeah.
The books. You mean?
When we went to the bookstore and you got the book with the girl was in. I don't know. I don't know all these people. I don't know. Don't know. Linda Ville says, nice artwork, young lady.
Thank you.
Mariah said, that looks like the latest iPhone. That was last year, so it was.
This is the. This is
It's
the
got
one.
4 cameras, so that was the
15.
15. Well, whatever this phone is. 16. This is a 16. Yeah, because you use that phone to. Yeah, it's a 15. 16. 16. Izzy loves AFMA. Is that AFMA? How you say it?
Yes, AFMA. The new AFMA book that they're selling on bookstores, because she has her own channel too.
Right.
She does video games instead of art. She does sometimes do art. She does like you. She like sales stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I have.
What else?
I was trying to make it realistic, looking like the rainbow and the rainbow in the water.
Oh, the rainbow reflection off of there.
Yes.
Oh, so you can still do that.
And I wanted to do this. I wanted to do a cat sitting here, but it wasn't really working out. But I still didn't give up. I still working on it.
You did, and I saw that's the one you did back there with the cat, right?
Yes, and I messed up the. I'm gonna use these pages and then just fix them up a little bit because they were just pretty crooked.
So you don't waste your pages.
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
I use them sometimes. I messed up on this page because I shouldn't highlighted it. Because I forgot the markers can like go outside the lines.
Yeah, because we can't. Do we color outside the lines? Yes, we do. Sure do.
Yeah, but then when I color outside the lines, I don't know where to cut.
Yeah, but then if you'd have cut, you wouldn't even had to worry about that.
Oh yeah, I want it. I'm gonna finish that one.
Okay.
I was trying to erase a little piece, but then I got some of the brown marker on here. So then I'm gonna fix that. And this
then
is
you got it to where you wanted it over here, huh?
And I got the little boat. People, what else should I add on this page? Cause it seemed a little empty.
I mean, it'll get there.
In the water.
Now you go get your marker. I mean, your what's that thing? Your eraser.
The eraser.
You kind of can go over that, and then it'll take care of them lines a little bit. It'll make it kind of come together.
Make it realistic.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. No, like you don't want to erase. I don't think it'll erase, but
it won't erase that much.
I don't think it'll erase at all. Just move the color around. So see, so you put the color over there.
Oh yeah, you can. It can be like a writing eraser.
There.
It can like finish doing the job and stuff.
So that's why I was saying if you wanted those pastels, and then you could take your finger. So even like this here, move it. Put a little bit of water on your finger and move it around a little bit.
Like you can try to make paint, but not really paintish.
Kinda.
Like kinda paintish, just not really paintish. Just like a little bit. And I was still working on this.
Carla, she's YouTube. She goes on YouTube. I don't think I've showed her that, and OMG, I don't know. Have I showed you Pinterest?
Who's that?
Yeah, I didn't show her Pinterest, Carla. She already gets all her ideas off for YouTube.
And
this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that goes on top of the pencil. I had it to go and put it
like
it on there. Like a
little eraser.
Isn't it cute? This one ain't big enough, but the other one I had this. It's on another thing.
Yeah, I left that one here for you. But I realized I still had this.
The back. Yeah, you never finished the back.
Yeah,
the other one you did finish. The other one you left. You did finish it.
Yeah, did I leave it here?
It should be. I got it. I got it somewhere.
Yep.
Or it fell down. No, it should be over. Cause we moved stuff. I put stuff up. Cause like your other picture is, it's over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we put it up on the wall.
Oh yeah, we
See, we encourage the little people over here to do stuff. Now, when
That's
I can
backward.
say when she come in my studio, she is overstimulated. So we let her walk in here and walk around because we got the new toolboxes, and she was in excited about the toolbox itself, like the actual box that the toolbox came in. And what did you do with the toolbox?
Started hiding in it.
Yeah, what did you do though?
I didn't do nothing with it. He said I can use it. I can't cut it up though.
No, we got the thing today to cut it up. But I thought didn't you make a tent out of it? Made it your little house that you got in?
Yes, but it kept falling apart because the bottom wasn't stimulated. Like put together, it was half.
Oh, well, I won't cut it up since you're using it, and maybe your papa can give you something where it can stay up. So she did. She made use of it. You just deleted YouTube Kids I just deleted YouTube Kids the other day. I don't know that. Look, Carl, that between her and her mother. I don't have. I think you get on when you get on YouTube. You get on your mama channel.
Yes.
Okay. So that's why with the other channel, I was saying if you are not subscribed to my other channel, Create Joy, subscribe to the channel because that way it's all art and everything that she kind of does. She can kind of use that, and then when I go live, then I can set her up so she can be live here in the studio, kind of like a Pia Mariah kind of thing, and she kind of like be over there. So whoever be here in the studio kind of can be the guest on that channel, and I already know it works out. So that's kind of what we're doing right here. Now I don't know when we're gonna slap some paint, do some gel printing. I don't know, I don't know, cause gel printing in itself, what do you know about gel printing?
That you can use the little roller to blend all the colors in. You just slap some colors. You slap some paint on the gel print and just get your own ideas and use the colors and slap them on the gel print. No, you get paper.
Where's the plate? Let's see how much you know. Let's see. That'll determine if you're gonna help with the gel because it's what we're scrolling in. So if you're just joining here and you're not in the watercolor and you're just like, wait a minute, she normally does gel printing. It's gel printing time. So I've decided to, both of them. I love both of them. I'm married to both of them. Ain't no cheating on neither one of them. So we start off with watercolor because we're healing one brushstroke at a time. That works. And then when we go over to gel printing, we are healing one layer at a time because we slap paint on there. You got the McCoy mashup, and we slap stencil on there. It's the McCoy mashup with the stencil smash. All of this centers around healing. All of this centers around being positive to yourself. All of this means that you want joy and love in your life. And that is how I heal, is by creating joy, by the different mediums I use. So gel printing is, okay, what are you getting ready to do with this?
I was trying to show them what.
Oh, she got something else to show you.
I got something yesterday. I was supposed to have something with $5, but it was 6. But my mama still let me get it because it was half out my budget.
She went over her budget.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And it's like a list. Let me grab it.
Where you going now?
To go grab the list to show them how many it's like a collectible.
Okay, y'all, she just left, and I just need to know where you going now.
It's like a collector's guide.
The things they just look so different, so interesting.
It's like a whole big one. So.
Oh yeah, there we go. We got it. So you want all of the, so you get different ones. So you got this one, which is which one?
The game Lotto.
This is this one. So what you're saying is you got to collect all the rest of them.
Yes, it's like a collector.
Oh, gotcha.
And there's like all different kind of. They're called axolotls. They have different names, but they still call alotls. And these are the 2 rares. But I really want to get nap alotl and wrap alotl.
And so when you go to the store, do you know what you're getting? Or is it a surprise when you open the egg thing up?
Yeah, there's a little sticker that comes with it.
And tells you what it is before you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not like inside when you open it, it's gonna show a little sticker. But sometimes I don't look at the sticker so because I want it to be a little surprise.
Right. So if you went to the store to get another one, would you know if it's not this one? Because I saw you take it out of a little egg.
Oh yeah, it was in a little ball. It's like many brands. just different because they're both made by Zuru.
Okay, gotcha.
They're made with the same thing, kind of mini brands and stuff.
Okay, and what's the importance of this?
It's collectible. I like collectibles.
Okay, so once you collect them all.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Like I try to collect all the mini, like all the mini brands all. Like this lady off of YouTube, she's trying to collect all the mini brands and all. Oh yeah, let me put this back.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I put the because it's been on. We're gonna keep the top on the glue. I'm gonna find the little your little roller glue, and then you can keep the top off of yours, but this one got to keep top on it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so the kiddos say like they can go through their thing, but it's kind of like paint. I have a budget with paint. Right now I have a lot of paint, but hey, Pinka. The thing of it is somebody. Oh, my daughter. She was telling me you got all these paints because my watercolors. I have them decorated in the little bowls. Give me one of those. See the little over there on that one over there.
Okay. Right here.
The other one. Yes, that one.
Wow.
Yeah, don't fall. So I have all these. Got my watercolors. All these are watercolors. And she's like, "Oh, you got watercolors everywhere because they're all, I use them to decorate." I was like, "Yeah, but I'll get rid of the acrylic paint. I'll go through acrylic paint. I got some that's on my little list that I had to re-up. I've ordered these 4 different times because acrylic paint, y'all know, we go through acrylic paint way faster than we'll go through, than I'll ever go through the watercolor, right? So acrylic paint, I'm going to use it. So that was that. Okay, you can put it back very carefully.
Yeah.
Zippy! Zippy, where you been, girl?
This empty or
no? No, it's not empty.
Oh yeah, I have one more
today.
thing.
Let's say, wait, let me read. I love y'all, and I'll be listening. About to be driving in Austin. Hey, baby girl, great work and code prayers were answered today. Oh, I like answered prayers. Y'all know Graham got that job, so that was another answered prayer. I feel like I need to update my book, and so I can go through because we like it when we walk this faith thing out. That's how it works out. Okay, what else you were telling me? You were telling me about the gel prints.
The gel prints?
Where are my gel plates at?
The gel plates at?
Gel plate. It's a gel, like the jelly plate.
Oh, the jelly plate. When you
Where are they? Where are they? Are they here in my studio? You know where they are?
I think, because I see you, when you're on live, I see you pull them out of a little drawer.
We've redone some things since you were here last, so you don't know where they are?
No.
You know what it looks like?
Yes.
Well, then
they're like jelly.
Yeah, do you see any? Look around and see.
Oh. Those are here the whole time.
Like right there the whole time? Right there
and
the whole time.
And the rollers are right here.
Yep, those are called brayers.
Brayers. So like the people when they painting their walls.
Yeah, yes, the rollers. That's why she called them rollers. So pull one out that has paper on it, so that way I can pull it. You gotta pull it. Yeah, there you go. Pull it out. The whole thing doesn't come out. You gotta lift. No. No.
Yes.
No. You gotta pull the glass out.
The glass.
Yeah, the rack doesn't come out. That would be cool if the rack did come out. All right, put this over there on your table. Put that down first.
It's like a little pizza.
Yeah, like a little pizza. Now that's yours. Now put that on your table. And I'm going to move that cricket off the table so you can have the whole table. All right, so we have one. We flip it over.
Ooh, that's pretty. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, that was a new one. New stencil that I got in the studio. Whoa. This one is, we got to clean up our watercolor stuff and move it over there. Mm-hmm. Well, put them right there.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Because it's not dirty, so we keep it a little bit longer and reuse it. Okay.
Recycling.
There we go.
So you used a whole big one?
Well, yeah. So, since you've been here, I've gotten So I've gotten
I
got
only
12
saw.
by 12.
I only see the little small ones, not the giant ones.
Yeah, since you've been in at the house, I've gotten this big one. Wow. And then I've gotten 3 of this size.
Oh, that's big.
Mm-hmm. So Zai, tell Mariah and everybody else, what do you think of your granny stamps?
They're giving. They're giving 12. They're giving 100 out of 100. Really.
She said they're giving 100 out of 100. So do you like them?
Yes, but I never used them before. But I know they look pretty because my grandma said you can get these from like a store. I forgot what the store is called.
PM Artist Studio.
Yeah. Oh.
That's her in the chat.
Oh, she work making these stamps.
She does. Her and her husband. It's a family business.
It's a family business. She got children.
Yeah, she has Izzy. Her daughter's name Izzy.
Oh yeah, like that one TV show I like.
But remember, I said she lives in Texas. That's the one I said we're gonna go to Texas when we go get Maya. See Maya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We gotta bring it back to their remembrance.
I remember. I have so much stuff because I have to keep the knowledge in my brain when I be doing tests.
Definitely. So Azaya's on spring break this week. She'll be here until Monday.
Yeah. Or no.
Monday morning, yes. I'll meet your mom on early Monday morning because on Mondays I have my live, so I need to be back home before it's time to go live. Because you got to go to school Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I do.
This one's been on here for about a week. I feel like, because I didn't gel, did I? Yeah, I didn't gel print Wednesday. So, yeah, it's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week.
Ooh, that's so little big.
That's why it's
the way that you're peeling it. I like the way that it's sounding. It sounds satisfying.
Okay.
Like these people in the videos be like, and then they put glue on their mic. They put like some wrapper papers on it, and then put glue on it, and then they make it. Ooh.
Let's pull from that way.
It's giving relaxing vibe.
It's giving relaxing vibe. So this is the paper we really don't want, but we're trying to use this paper up so we can get it out of the studio, and we'll never put it in the studio again. Yeah, but this is what it does.
Accident?
No, it was really the paper that I had for my calligraphy. You know, what I do with my fancy pens.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the paper.
I thought that was gonna be. Are they sticky? Sticky?
Yes, it's a little sticky.
Oh, I thought it was because they want to pull off. I thought it was really sticky.
This one probably needs to be conditioned, which means cleaned.
Yes, cleaned. People use a lot of. People use condition. I'm like, what kind of condition? No, I use the
oil. So the oil that's right there in the drawer.
Yes.
Right there. I would use that, but I'm gonna put some more stuff on there.
Oh.
So this is why I say to teach her how to gel print. We will do it together in the studio, and then maybe by Wednesday maybe she can do it. But because I'll start paying attention to what she was saying, and I wasn't even paying attention to the chat no more. So sorry, y'all. I was talking to her, but I think y'all are entertained just the same. So, ASMR. So when when you pull it up like that,
they put something and then they just pull it really slowly.
And you like that?
Yes.
So but this is the pull, but we got a little messed
pull?
up there. This is what we call this is a pull. We just pull this off of the gel plate. And so we got little remnants, little leftovers left on there. So I'll put some paint on there and it'll come. Food. Yeah, it'll come up. So let's put that over there. See right there? Yes. Yeah, go put that over there. And
it feels like a pizza, just not really pizza.
When you come back, you can put this plate back and then give me another plate.
Put that one back and give me another one.
You put this one back where you got it.
Where did I put it?
In the open space, yeah. Now give me the other one right up under it. Remember, you can't pull. I don't think nothing on that.
There's nothing on it.
Right.
I keep forgetting they'll be cool if they pull out. Oh, sorry. Another big one. Yeah. It looks exactly the same.
I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's a little different.
Oh, it's just the same color.
Yeah, I was using those colors. So those colors are these colors that I got.
Are those new?
They were new, and I wanted to see what they look like. And so I put them all on here, and we just kind of put, and then it was leftover stuff on the plate. So we had some little bit of pink left over and something else that was on there too. And so we're gonna use that. You know how how Sienna Grace eats after the puppies?
Because because the puppies won't eat no more, and then they just have left, and then Sienna Grace can have the leftovers.
Correct. So that's what's like it is on the plate. Now we're gonna do this one a little different. We're gonna pull the gel print, the gel plate. So this is a jelly plate, gel press. See how it feels?
Yeah, it feels jelly-ish. I never tried jelly before.
So now I'm going to take this, and we're going to pull the plate.
Oh yeah.
Pull the off of that. So you're going to pull the paper.
Pull the paper.
You pull.
Ooh.
Gotta hold it tight now.
I'm not trying to pull it off.
There you go. Hold it tight.
Yeah. Ooh, that's how you don't get it. Oh, never mind. That's how we not get it really ripped.
Right. If I pull the plate, pull the gel plate, the jelliness.
All off of it.
Put your hand right there. Put your hand right there. There. And put that hand right there. All right. Now you hold it. Mash it down. Mash it down. Hold it down. Tight. 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 I'm going to pull. Hold it.
Oh, at least the print on there.
Some of it, because it's been on there for a week. You're going to have to hold it.
Gooiness. Ooh, bending.
Yeah, there you go. It's strong. It's strong. But that was all the paint. All right. Can you move that for me?
Yes.
All right. Hold on. I'm going to put this back on here, and then we'll show that one.
I have my pizza. A really good pizza. It's strong.
It might help if I straighten this up. So I can put it back on straight.
Nice and neat. Nothing concentrate. Nice and sweet. Ooh, that was so full. But that your peel was satisfying. I like satisfying stuff. So satisfying.
It's a texture thing for you. That's why you like your blankets. So I get that, because she likes, all her blankets are extra soft.
Because I always wake up cold.
All right, put that back over here. Put that right there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, we got to show the people what came off.
Yes.
All right, now focus. Now put this back where you got that from.
Okay.
All right, in the open hole. There you go. All right, now you come back over here, and this is what came off. So there we go. Because, see, we had it flipped over, so now they get to see it right side up.
Yeah, so it doesn't, like, show, like, a lot of scratches like the last one.
Right, because we pulled the paper off differently.
Yes, but we only left a little bit of scratches, not a lot like the last one. Because the last one went down the middle.
So this one we can take this one and actually put it in a frame.
Oh, yeah, like a book frame.
Or big frames. I got frames over there, so I got.
Oh, yeah, like a big frame, like what you did with that flower. Or kind of ish.
Which flower?
That one.
Oh, up on the wall. Yeah. We could do that. So
it kind of looks like a carpet, like the girl off of YouTube. She has those mini carpets.
Salt, a little too much. Here, can you put that in trash for me? How old are you? How old are you?
9. I just turned 9.
Yeah, I said she was 8, but she did. She just turned 9 in February, so I gotta catch up. She turned 9. Her brother turned 17.
Yes.
Maya turned 14. I had a grandson who had a birthday Thursday. He turned... hold on, let me think about it. 7.
7?
Yes, he turned 7. Child, I'm trying. I can't remember. You hear me? They gotta ask. They gotta answer that question for themselves. Okay, we can put this one. Where are we gonna put that one?
Over there.
All right, go put that one in its place.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And I think that is it. We don't have any more on the plate. All my plates are empty. Is that black piece of paper on there?
One is right there.
No, that's not one.
A black piece of paper.
Nope, up above. Yeah, right there. You can tell if it's paper on top. Flip it there.
Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty.
So the person that designed this stencil is Christy Hartman. Christy Hartman was in the chat. She was one of she's right there. People that's her name right there. Christy Hartman. She designed this stencil.
The second one, the second thing, crown thing.
Right there.
Okay.
So she designed this one.
Oh, she designed that one. So who designed the last one? Yes.
Her name is Devin Rex. She's not in the chat, but she usually is in the chat. But sometimes she comes on replay, so you can say
you want
hello.
Me to do that thing again?
No, this one is. I think the paint had started kind of drying,
we
so it's gonna leave. No, it's been on there a whole week. I put them on last week.
Oh, that's so pretty.
See, the paint had already started drying, but I wanted this on here for a background.
Oh yeah, like a background on the TV show, or like the background of that picture of Martin Luther King, like that.
That's actually Eddie Murphy. Oh. He said Martin Luther King.
It look like Martin Luther King.
Well, he kind of do, but yeah, that's my version. That was me and Barb did that in a class.
In a class?
The background is New York.
Oh, that's a good background.
Well, thank you. All right, so this one we're gonna keep this one because I need something on the back of it. So
like that's cool, like that way that you have black paper and you get to do like that stuff too.
So this one right here. So let's do something so you can see what's pick a color.
Pick a color.
I know you're overstimulated. There's paint all around you. She looked around like, oh my goodness. So just pick a color.
Purple.
Purple, okay.
And blue.
Purple and blue, okay. Yeah. Which one you want on first? And now purple. What kind of purple? We got that purple. That purple.
I want the shiny purple.
You got that. Oh, shiny. So you want metallic. That's metallic. Metallic. Okay. And you said what's the other color? Blue. Okay. What kind of blue you want? This blue. You want this blue.
I want this blue.
This blue. All right.
Yeah, I just like light colors and dark colors close together.
Okay. So what I want you to do is take whichever color you want first and put on and open it up and put on. We're gonna put it. You got to get your brayer. Let me see. Okay, that's a good one.
I heard brayer and I thought it was over there, but
it was.
So gotta get the color.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you go for what you know, so we can see what you know first, and then we'll go from there.
So
now, don't squeeze it out too hard.
Just squeeze a little.
Just turn it over.
I ain't squeezing it. So just put it all over.
Just put like bloop 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 dot dot dot. Okay. That's a lot of paint, but we'll get there. So now you're gonna how do you want to brayer? How does it feel comfortable to you? Whichever way, just go for what you know.
This is the way that I usually sometimes see you do it.
Okay, now keep going all the way down here and brayer it all out. You want to saturate the plate with paint.
Just saturate the whole thing. Ooh.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Are you holding it hard? Because it looked like you're holding it hard.
Yes.
So now go up and down. You want to cover the whole thing.
There we go.
So not so hard. So what I want you to do is kind of hold it. Just hold it. I'm going to hold this here and you just go. Brayer. See how it's rolling?
It's not leaving those lines that much.
Yeah, but you see how the brayer is rolling?
Yes.
See that? It's rolling.
Softly.
Yeah, so you just go up and down. No, don't squiggle like that. Just up and down. You either go up and down that way or up and down that way. But you got to get comfortable with what feels comfortable with you, so
this
you don't.
Way feels comfortable.
Okay, but just don't dig into it because you just need to let it roll over to get the paint. Okay, now you're gonna get you a stencil. Hold that in your hand because
Okay.
we're gonna get you another plate so we can put that paint on this plate. So bear that.
Okay, I brewed it.
Now roll that out on here.
Roll this out on here.
And do the same thing. You got to move. Don't stay in one spot. Move all over the plate. You can move all over the plate.
That I had to stay in one spot.
No.
Coming off.
Yeah, it's supposed to. That's why I want you to clean the brayer off on this plate. All right, there we go.
It's coming off. Oh, it looks pretty too.
So now I'm gonna take this and kind of.
It's looking pretty too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna make it. It's gonna be even more beautiful.
I want to make it look like that a little bit.
Okay, we gotta get you a stencil.
Stencil.
These are called stencils. So I've cut up this stencil. You want flowers? Do you want? Well, let's open the book. I'm trying to give you. Yeah, you get to choose.
Options.
You get options. That's right. This is the one that we've used these two already. You saw those two.
Yes.
Okay. Got those. Got that. I gotta go fast because I want you to go and pick one so the paint don't dry because our paint drying. We should have did this already.
Can I choose this
You want
one?
the flower?
Yes.
Okay. So take this flower, and so this is what you have to tell the people on the channel. You're like, this stencil has been altered.
Okay.
So you hold the stencil. You're going to put it on the...
This stencil has been...
What you going to tell the people?
This stencil has been altered.
Okay, now put it down. There you go. All right, now we're going to get some paper because we're going to smash it out a little bit. You're going to take that and transfer it. Where's your... oh, yeah, we can use the back of this since that's on that.
Oh, yes,
now you're going to... Here, take that in your hand like that and lay that on top of that. There you go. Now rub... There you go. Rub across it.
Oh, so I can like...
Don't move it now. Leave it. Make sure it stays still. So you want to... Yeah, go ahead.
Like that? Oh.
Yeah, you just going to kind of...
Just going to make it flat.
No, you got to... It's a... You want the print to come off on this paper.
Oh, I want it to come off of this paper.
Okay, now pull it up. Now flip it over.
Ooh.
So you got the bits from it because we didn't get a whole lot of it.
Okay.
But it's okay. Now you can take this stencil, pull it up, and put that stencil on top of here.
Oh.
That's okay. There you go. Now you can take your brayer and bray across that. Remember, not too hard, just enough to transfer the paint. Or that's on there. Go. Not in one spot. Remember, we're moving over and all around. We want all the paint around. Okay, lift it up. Okay. And then go up and down. And up and then over there. All right. Now take the stencil off, put your brayer, and always turn your brayer this way.
Oh, so it
don't do it that way. Not so much as on the table. Usually paper is over there and you don't want it to get stuck. Oh. Okay, pull this off.
Oh, so we made like two at once.
That's right. We sure did. We maximize our paint.
Yeah, like when we were trying to get this stuff off of this, and then we transferred it to this, and then we made that and that.
That's right. Now we need to let that dry because you want purple on top of that.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna let's flip it and see. We got enough. Yeah, we got it. It'll be okay.
Oh, I thought you was gonna flip it over on this thing. I forgot what it's called.
All right, but hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit because we ain't got time to wait on it to dry 100%.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. All right, now take your purple.
It feels empty. Ooh.
It's almost empty, but believe me, I got some more of that.
Okay, where do I put it?
You're just going to same thing you did before, but not a whole lot.
Ooh,
that's
came
enough.
Out crazy.
Yeah. So when that happens, we usually be like, "Excuse my paint."
Excuse my paint.
Okay. I close that back up.
Had a little gas.
Yeah, paint had a little gas. And get your brayer. Now what you're going to do is you're going to brayer this out because you're covering this up. Remember, don't brayer in one spot. You got to cover the whole thing up.
Up and down.
Yep.
Like that.
You got to start with the paint. You got to get your paint. Because you're taking it, you got to get the paint on the brayer.
Oh.
Up and down. Okay, up and down. Then up and down.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. All right. All right.
Oh, there's some over here.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Now put the rest of it over there. There you go. There you go. That's enough because we ain't got that much. All right, now let's work fast because we got to get a piece of paper. Got to get her down. Got to get that paper down because it's metallic. It's metallic, and we don't want Mariah to be yelling at us. How you going to put that brayer down?
What happens if she started yelling?
So you put that paper down because it's metallic. It's going to dry quick. Wait a minute. Now we want to put it down. Right there. Now put it down. Now put it all the way down. All right, there you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Rub, 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 rub. You want the paint and the paper to get together. Oh yeah, see, this is why I want to do it because I'm like, I hope I'm not ignoring y'all. Oh Lord, let me go back. I think y'all been handling it. Izzy is here and says hi. Hi Izzy. Tell Izzy hi.
Hi.
She is right there, so she say hi Zai.
Hi Mariah.
And hi Izzy. See, hey.
Hi.
Okay, now you got that. See, rub right there.
Rub right here.
Because it's the edge. Take your hands, rub it all the way to the edge, and then all the way down.
Oh.
You got paint on your hands. See, look, hand down, rub. You can feel the paint.
Oh.
You feel the ripples?
Yes.
Right there, right there. Not so fast. You feel that?
Yes.
So that's the paint you want to.
Put it all over the place.
Right. Now you take this because you flip it over. You get both hands.
Oh, both hands. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks mixy, and it looks like the shine in the sky. The reason that I chose that paint because it's shiny. I wanted a little shiny on my thing.
So you like the metallic for the shiny. Okay, so now put that back over there because we have to let that dry. Yes.
And we'll bring it back on Wednesday.
Well, you'll probably be able to pull it out later on because it's nice and cool in here, so it'll dry quickly.
Yes. And it's nice and cool outside, too.
So this one, you already got purple on it. Pick another color. We can put another color on this. You want me to pick it for you?
I'm trying to see something that look like blend.
Oh, those are shimmery over there. Those Nick Pros, all of them are shimmery.
I'll go with this right here. Is this like bluish or no?
Ocean bluish or something?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll choose this.
Let me hold it because I got to shake it a different way. You can't shake it up and down. No.
Like this. Oh.
No, if you shake it up and down, when you open it up, it'll spit out at you. So you kind of got to immerse it this way.
You don't want it claw in your face like when you shake up a Coca-Cola.
Right. All right, now just gingerly, you ain't got to do it. Yeah, a dot over there. You already got this over here, like right in there.
Like that?
That's enough. Now, when you get the brayer, you're going to have to move the paint up and down.
Up and down. Okay. Like this? Always start with the paint.
Okay, remember you got to move the paint, all right?
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I kind of like this one.
Okay, but we're gonna put some more paint on there because here you can go on and. Not so hard. So you can tell when you're doing it too hard because you see you're getting that line. Yeah, move the paint, put it all over. It's like putting makeup on your face.
What's it called?
Come on, keep braying. It's metallic. You can't dilly dally with it. You got to keep going. Get your paint right there. Now go all the way up and down. All right, we got some paper. All right, how you turn you put your brayer down?
Well, I kind of like this color too.
There you go. There's your paper. Now put your paper on.
Okay.
There you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Boom. Might be ready. Might have to get you your own jelly plate. See how the paper's coming up? That's where you got to rub them down all the way to the edge. Take your hand over and down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Over and down.
There you go. Mash down all the edges. You got to get them edges down because them edges dry first.
Giving that little relaxing spot, eh?
Yeah, you're giving it a little spot. Exactly. That is exactly what's happening. Now you can flip it and show the people what you got. What you got coming. What's going to be in store.
It's going to be in the store, people.
There you go.
Now we got to let it dry.
So you got shimmer. So you got to like to wiggle it a little bit. See the shimmer?
Oh, yeah. And I have a song now go with it. It's called The Night Will Begin to Shine. Because I only say that because it's shiny on here, too. Because it's like the night will start to sprinkle up with lights.
Okay, now put that one back over there, and we're going to let that one dry. There we go.
Bye.
You ready to go?
Who?
You saying bye, you ready to go?
Oh, no. Oh, what we got to do here, too?
You got to clean the brayer. You got to keep the brayer cleaned off.
Oh, that do look pretty, too.
It's going to be pretty. You can't mess it up. You can't mess it up.
You probably don't make it look right, but this has dried now. You remember earlier that I was gluing it? When my grandma was talking about something, I glued it.
You gotta put it under there so they can see.
Oh, I glued it with this one, the same as we did with the dragon puppet. I glued it, but I had to put the roll on top of it to make it dry or stay in place, because it looks like it's falling apart once again. But then later, it's the last thing I showed you guys in our last video, like when we was in July. And you can use it on your finger too, so you can make it look like a little sign for you.
Hey, Nancy.
Like a little
Nancy, we have this little voice that you hear in the studio. It's my granddaughter. What's your name?
Isaiah.
And how old are you?
9. Just turned 9. And see, you can just put it on your finger. It's gonna look crooked because I gotta let it dry. I was just trying to show you guys. It's drying right now. It just falls off because it's not ready yet.
Bernadette just came in the chat.
Hey.
You know who that is? What you call her? You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, and I kind of know.
What you call her?
Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie,
yeah.
Yeah, I call her Bernie. Hi, Bernie.
Topeka said, explain the title. Explain the title to you. Oh, you have to go back and catch the replay. But do you consider the cost of being negative? Yeah, that's going to be a replay because that's the first hour and a half of the stream. But it's a good one. It's basically don't be negative to yourself. Are you done?
No, I was just trying to color it right quick. Why, yes.
Oh, well, take it back over there. Oh, I'm done.
Oh,
she done, y'all. She done. Bernadette say, "Hey, baby."
Hey, Bernie. I didn't have a good way to say it.
That's they have their own little language. And when we finish with our paint, we put them back.
Oh, yes.
That's all right. I got you though. I got you. Yeah, she done tapped out. We will look.
Wednesday.
You heard her, y'all. We'll be back here at the same unless we come back. Well, I know tomorrow I have an appointment, so I know I won't be. I'm not gonna say. You never know. We might come back and hit that live, but I need to replay tonight. You said one word. Don't be negative to myself. Yeah, Topeka, go. Be gentle with yourself because do you consider the cost when you're not? I think we need to consider the cost. Okay, let me go back and show y'all. It's gonna. We did. I'm going to see. I still got some that didn't get some greens, so I'll probably finish it up. I didn't want it to bleed together, but this was the conversation piece that I did with the watercolor. Do you consider the cost? And the cost is being negative to yourself. That's what we chatted about today. So I want to, if you came in late, go check out the replay. It's right out Monday, but y'all know I told y'all I've been up all night pretty much. And Mr. McCoy on his way home, which means Isaiah and him gonna be feeding the dogs and things. But I'm gonna grab me something to eat, and I'm probably gonna take a nap or go to bed. Probably. I know I am. Because being up as late as I was, and the coffee. This when you know you tired and you sleepy, right? When the coffee does no good. Well, coffee really don't do nothing for me. No way. It don't keep me up. But okay, that's just how that was. And I hope everybody did get something out of today, even if it wasn't anything other than bring out the inner child. Have fun. There was no rules. Y'all see, I got to let her play on that jelly plate. I didn't tell her how to do it. I told her to show me what she knows. Then guide gently. That's all I'm here to do for you guys is guide you gently. Get that area of your life where you know that healing is needed. And but before you postpone yourself and just decide that the day is over with, give yourself a little grace. Give yourself some time and attention, address it, and then tell yourself, hey, I'm going to have a great rest of the day. It doesn't mean it's over. It could have been, we can't change what has happened. We can change what we can do going forward. Okay? And if you choose to believe that your current season is refining you rather than defeating you, you might that might, how that might change the way you move forward. It might change starting today, right now, right now. All right, guys? I will see you guys Wednesday. And if I decide to pop on tomorrow, then great, you'll see me. But other than that, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. We are here at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mondays and Wednesdays is the normal time. And I love you guys. And I thank y'all for hanging out. I do. All right. See you later.